Greetings everyone and welcome to part 13 of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. We are going to get the remaining treasure keys of the swamp and we are going to finally confront that necromancer, Ms. Ruby. But first, let's take a ride on this swamp contraption thingy right here. And oh boy, this is going to be fun.
That vehicle seems to be outfitted with some sort of high-energy cannon. Use the left analog stick to move, and aim the right analog stick in the direction you want to shoot. Remember, you can always shoot in one direction while moving in another.
So in other words, the exact same controls, just like that sub-minigame back in Sir Raleigh's section. Fun. And believe me folks, if you don't pay attention to your surroundings, you will die. Or get hurt like that and lose a lucky charm. Yeah. Folks, this is no place to goof around at. You have to concentrate, you gotta focus as best you can so that you can get rid of all those enemies before they kill you, and... Jeez Louise, come on! Oh, gotta get that thing, gotta get that... Now personally, I don't like this section at all. Because, look at this, you have to be careful of your surroundings, and yeah. Now of course, I'm not used to this kind of shooting thing, I'm more of a platforming player, so yeah. But, again, I understand why they had to shake up the formula just a little bit. Oh, get back, get away from me! Get away from me, you stupid ghost cats. Oh, okay, alright. Thank goodness I have reached the checkpoint. So, yeah, again, I'm not a fan of this kind of thing, but, again... Like I've been saying throughout this entire playthrough, I understand why they had to change it. You want to shake things up a little bit because just having platforms in a game like this can be a bit boring at times. So yeah. Although sometimes in this kind of situation, like I'm doing right here, you kind of need to go in point blank, you know, trying to... Because sometimes the closer you are to danger, the safer you are. What am I saying? This is a bit of a risky thing if you don't know what you're doing. And if you can do this in one go without losing a life or lucky charm, well, one, I salute you, and two, oh, you've had a lot of practice. You've at least died at least once. So yeah. Alright, now folks, I cannot stress enough. Use the checkpoints to your advantage. As soon as you clear one section, back up to the last checkpoint and use it. I cannot stress enough. Because if you use a checkpoint after you defeat a certain enemy or a certain section or remove certain obstacles, well, when you happen to die and restart at the checkpoint, the progress you have made will be saved. So I can just, well, move onward if I happen to die right here. And that's one good thing about the checkpoints. Unless you just so happen to die and get a game over, in which case everything resets and you start back all over at the beginning. But you keep all your stats and stuff, so that's... fine, I guess. Yeah. The good news, folks, is at this point we are done getting all the clues. We are done getting all the vaults from this world, so it's just straight shot to the key at this point. You just gotta be careful, folks, so yeah. Now, the thing about shooting the barriers that are protecting the ghost generators and the demonic turtle around here, you have to risk getting close enough to destroy them. Like, if you try shooting them from this distance, like right here, it'll do diddly squat. You have to risk getting close to draw out the wrath of the enemies in order to destroy them. So, it's kinda... yeah. I understand why the game did it, because, well, it doesn't want you to cheat, you know. It doesn't want you to screw up. So, yeah.
According to my paranormal scanner, that is really highly charged ectoplasm. It's just got to be the source of power for those headstone generators.
Ectoplasm, huh? Huh, fascinating. You know, I have to wonder, do Ghostbusters exist in this world? I mean, how would Bentley know this sort of thing unless he watched Ghostbusters or somehow got a interdimensional communication thing that would let him get in touch with Egon from the human world or something? Who knows? Who knows what is possible in the world of video games, you know? So, yeah. Alright, you gotta be very careful around here. We have the ghost cats from this generator plus the demonic turtle, and one wrong move can... However, if you're skilled enough, you can manage to use the demonic turtle's heads against the ghost cats so that they're, well, out of the way or so, and... yeah, first-time players will have a bit of difficulty if you don't know exactly what you're doing. Again, folks, it's all a matter of timing, so, yeah. Patience will be your best friend here, unless you are one of those who are lucky going in head first into danger and making it out okay, in which case, I again salute you. And once again, checkpoints are vital to your survival and making sure you actually make progress, because I don't want to do all this all over again, so bleh. Alright, coming up here we have 2 demonic turtles, and this section isn't really that bad comparing to the other ones. You just need to use this area to move around. Move around, aim at the turtles, and yeah. You know, it would be nice to have a sort of a lock-on feature on these weapons right here to make things a little easier. You know, kind of like you lock on to certain things like, let's see, a la Ocarina of Time or Zelda games or Kingdom Hearts or something. That would be nice. But manually, you'll have to do. Alright, make sure you use the checkpoint at this point because coming up will be 3 ghost generators. And oh boy, it's going to be fun, really. Alright, I'm saved. Let's go. So is this Sly Cooper's thing, or does it belong to Miss Ruby, or maybe it could be Carmelita Fox's? Who knows? She's lurking around the swamp somewhere, maybe, or at least, well, just missing Sly Cooper, you know? It's one of those situations where you just missed them by this much. Granted, they caught up back in Mesa City, but who knows? Maybe they'll do it again, you know? So, yeah. Alright, there's that key right there that we need to get, but in order to do so, we need to destroy all 3 ghost generators, and... I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Come on, good. Told you. Okay, 1 generator gone, a bunch of ghosts after me, so I just need to kill them, and yeah. Okay, things are getting a little bit easier now. I just need to destroy the next one, and I got it in the bag. Come on. Run away! Oh, thank goodness I had a lucky charm, or else I would have been in trouble. Alright, as I was saying, in order to get this key right here, we need to defeat all the ghosts and destroy all the generators, so, yeah. Miss Ruby does not want us to get that key. But tough noogies, I will get that key, whether I go through the pits of the underworld or, who knows. But all 3 generators are destroyed, meaning, we did it. We got the key! I'm not doing this section again. Hooray, hooray. Okay, so we got 1 more level left, and like I said, we've gotten all the clues, which means it'll be another, well, a different gameplay style. So what kind of gameplay style are we dealing with this time, Down home cooking, eh? Must be something to do with food. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
With all the hay and feathers in here, just looking at this place has got me breaking out in hives. But we've got no choice. That ghost over there contacted me on Spectre Wave Radio, and we've cut a deal. He's promised us a key if you can whack 50 chickens. I guess he needs them to make a big pot of gumbo, but he's scared of the bob-toting roosters. Be careful, or they'll blow you to bits. Think you can do it?
So one of the ghosts turns traitor because he's hungry? Do ghosts eat? Well, I remember Slimer from the Ghostbuster movie eats a lot, but that makes you wonder if they are... I don't want to think about it. Ghostbuster logic. It's just a video game and just a movie, so yeah. Anyway, the goal of this game here is we need to whack 50 chickens to make the ghost gumbo, and in return, the ghost will betray Miss Ruby and give us the final treasure key. So, isn't that swell? However, there is an obstacle that can prevent us from getting all these chickens. Well, 2 obstacles, in fact. First of all, there is the obvious time limit, and if we fail to get all the allotted chickens within that time, well, we can restart the mission without losing a life. So that's nice. The second obstacle, as you've just seen, are these bomb-carrying roosters. And yeah, if they make contact with Sly, he will take damage and lose a life. Yeah, now in order to get rid of these roosters right here, you have to get them in a way so that they will collide into each other and blow themselves up. So we're committing mass murder in a fun game. And this game is actually rated E for everyone because, yeah. And remember, a lot of E-rated games had some sort of dark imagery. I mean, take Ocarina of Time, for example. I mean, the original release, of course. Of course, the re-release for the 3DS is rated E10, but still, kid-friendly, I guess. I mean, video games are known for, well, some video games are known for being intelligent, not insulting people's intelligence. It reaches out to people of all ages if done correctly. Now take this game. I think this game does this job very well. I mean, there's enough things for kids and adults to enjoy. I'm enjoying it so far. So yeah, we've gotten 50 chickens, and we've gotten our final key, which means we can get access to Miss Ruby's Skull Temple. Now, if you continue to go to the left where that purple aura is, if you knock down those candles right there, it would essentially create a shortcut back to the first part of the world. So, yeah. However, since I have the shortcut feature on the select button, it doesn't really matter in the end.
Sly tried jumping on the lid of that cauldron to build up steam pressure. I'm sure it'll work to launch you up into Miss Ruby's Skull Temple.
Alright, let's launch ourselves upward to Miss Ruby's Skull Temple and stop her plan to create a zombie army to take over Mexico. As well as getting Sly Cooper's Thievius Raccoonus pages back because, well, yeah.
I could feel that Cooper vibe a-coming. Most distastefully bad juju.
Yeah, well, you give me the creeps too, lady. Cooking up an army of ghosts isn't a very neighborly pastime.
Oh, Sly. I see your mouth a-moving, but all I hear is blah, blah, blah. Well, if jaws need to flap, then let them flap. See you in the next world, Sly Cooper.
Okay, here's what you have to do to reach Miss Ruby. Just jump carefully and you will not get crushed by those giant teeth. Now, thankfully the flat platforms are safe, but the areas where you need to use the ninja spiral jump, well, they can hurt you if you don't time your jumps carefully. And if you do so happen to make contact with the teeth, for example, on the top, well, if you have a lucky charm, the teeth will shatter and you'll be safe for whatever reason. But overall, this section isn't too bad, and once you reach here, we will begin a brand new section of the fight, which I think is fun.
Come back here. You can't run away forever.
Quite true. Quite true. Why don't I have my servant Chumley escort you over here?
What's the catch?
Oh, not much. Just a little game I like to play with all my annoying guests. I want to see how well you pay attention.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll unleash my mighty mojo magic upon you. If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine. If not, you'll get set.
A little voodoo Simon Says, huh? Sounds easy enough.
We interrupt this playthrough to give a little clarification on what's about to happen. Miss Ruby is going to produce one of the PlayStation buttons in a rhythmatic fashion, and we have to repeat the sequence exactly. Now, there are 3 rounds to this, and after each round, we're going to reach Miss Ruby to take a hit on her. Now, the first round is going to be on a turtle, the second one will involve tiki torches, and the third one will involve a mosquito. So, yeah. Also, on the second and third rounds, the tempo will change to slow down or speed up, respectively. And you just gotta move exactly how well Miss Ruby produces the music notes, or the PlayStation buttons to be exact. So yeah, you gotta have good rhythm, good timing, and you should be able to be fine. And with that, I'm gonna be quiet because I have to admit this music here is pretty catchy, and I just want you to hear it as well. So, enjoy.
Some rhythm, Raccoon. But it won't help you none if you're fixing to go after Panda King. He's tough, with a capital T. If you go poking around his stronghold in China, you're likely to get poked back.
Yeah, well, if he's anything like the rest of you, I think I'll manage. Ms. Ruby's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held notes from my pioneering ancestor, Slighton Common. His invisibility technique allowed him to steal from corrupt pharaohs and greedy noblemen. Right on schedule, Inspector Fox's arrival cued my exit. The production of zombies, made illegal in the World Peace Accord of '71, earned Ms. Ruby a life sentence behind bars. While the gang and I enjoyed a few weeks in the tropical sunshine, working on our tans in preparation for our next caper.
And that's it for Miss Ruby. Told you that was a fun fight. I mean, the music can get stuck in your head after a while, but I admit it's a little catchy because, yeah. So, folks, in part 14, we will head off to China. And in the meantime, let's watch Murray play paddleball for a little bit. And, yeah, I've seen enough. I'll see you next time.